Hey everybody, welcome to DIY the Show. My name is Andrew Lowry. DIY the Show is the public act show. We talk about DIY ethics, morals, ideas, and how they relate to your real, actual life. So each week, me, Andrew Lowry, I sit down with a couple of guests, and we talk about why they choose to do it themselves and why it's better than everything else. So without further ado, I want to welcome you all to DIY! It's time for DIY.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DIY. And now your host, Andrew Lowry.
I don't know what's happening. What is this? What is this? Announcer, shut up!
I'm just trying my best.
Yeah, I know. I love you. I love you. So, hey, everybody, welcome to DIY the Show. My name is Andrew Lowry. Check out this giant Santa hat I'm wearing. It's our holiday special. Wow, yeah.
Tremble, mortals,
look at all that clapping.
at the might of the DIY Holiday Special.
All right. This is weird. Yeah. So either way, I'm here. My name is Andrew Lowry. As always, we're talking about holidays here on the show. It's around that time I, get in the festive spirit. I love the holidays, and I think DIY mentality is perfect for the holidays. Whether it's making your own gifts, making a party to enjoy with your friends, being hospitable, inviting people into your home. I think that's what the holidays are about. Not about buying crap, not about giving crap. It's about being together with the family you choose. What we always talk about here on the show is about how DIY is the community, the family you choose to be with. And so that's kind of what I wanted to do here. So we're exploring. Not only did I want to just talk about, what makes me warm and fuzzy and how much hot cocoa I like to drink, I also wanted to talk and show you guys a retrospective of some of our favorite performances over the past year. So we're going to do our top 6 clips from this past season. We got some awesome live performances. We have amazing bands in the studio. Also, we have a live band in on the show today. We have Gentle Temper playing a little bit later in the show. Very excited. The sound check sounded beautiful. You guys are going to love it. But yeah, so either way, off the top of the show, we check in with our house band. That's Mr. Chris O'Grady. So Chris, I love your little elf hat there, buddy. How you doing?
Thank you. You gave it to me.
I did give it to you. I bought it specifically. They were 99 cents at the party store. So Chris, you came in on a whim and a prayer and floated in real quick. But what do you like about the holidays? What do you find enjoyable about this seasonal spirit?
I like that it does something for somebody.
I mean, fair. And what do you hate about this seasonal spirit?
I've got no more room for hate, man.
I love it. That's good. Tis the season to push some hate away, I guess. I don't know.
Tis the season to survive.
Fair.
Scroogey crap either.
Yeah, no, that's Scrooge. So if you were haunted by 3 ghosts.
It's funny that you say that, Andy. Was that a leading question because you know about the Christmas album that I made a couple of years ago? Or
no, you made a Christmas album a couple of years ago?
Yeah, dude. I made a Christmas album.
So what's it called?
It's called Christmas Songs.
Sick. By Chris O'Grady?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, and it's a ripoff of A Christmas Carol, but instead of a rich guy that the ghosts are convincing him to not be an asshole, it's a dude who wants to kill himself and the ghosts are convincing him not to.
Oh, geez, that's crazy.
It's set in a motel in Braintree.
Yeah, I think I do remember that. So can we find that on the internet?
That's available on
several forms of internet communication. So so check out Chris's Christmas album. I also have made a Chris's album. I think it's just fun. It's fun. One of my favorite songs to cover was Feliz Navidad. I think that's a really fun song, especially on guitar. Classic. What's your favorite Christmas song, Chris?
Last Christmas.
Last Christmas. That's a good one. I like that one a lot. But yeah, so thank you for being here, Chris. Always fun. Happy holidays, all that jazz, right?
Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, so back here on the show, we're going to go a friend of ours, Paula Marie, and her brother Matt. Paula's a great friend of the show. I asked her to make a clip for us. She gave me the idea for this episode. And what she was saying is that for her and her family, they make DIY Christmas gifts every year. They've been doing it for plenty of years now. And I really love that sort of mentality and really what kind of fleshed out this whole thing we're doing right now. But Paula made a clip for us of her and her brother giving you guys some DIY tips on how to make the best Christmas presents for you and your family. So if you're out there watching right now, you still have a week left, you can make some gifts, and watch this clip, and we'll be back, and we're here on the countdown for the 6 sensational performances from this past year on DIY. We're gonna go to Cutaway.
What's up, Andy? It's your old pal Paula Marie coming at you from Brattleboro, Vermont with my brother Matt.
We're here to tell you about our family's DIY holiday tradition,
Homemade Christmas.
We started about 6 years ago as a financial convenience, but homemade Christmas is so much fun, we never stopped doing it.
As your featured experts, we've got some tips to help make your homemade Christmas a success.
Tip number 1, start early. It's a lot less stressful and a lot easier if you give yourself enough time to make all the inevitable mistakes. One year, I made this teapot for my mom, and I think it took me about 4 tries. My mom, on the other hand, makes the nicest homemade Christmas gifts every year, like this crocheted pot holder, and I'm pretty sure she gets them done around March or April.
Tip number 2, take an inventory of your materials, skills, and budget. For instance, this picture of owls for my dad was made completely out of cardboard. And this bunny for my niece is a sock. Tip number 3, make a list of all the people you'd like to give gifts to and then brainstorm potential gifts based on what you know and love about those people. For instance, we both love Metalocalypse, so one year, Maddie made me a death phone! It doesn't work great as an actual phone case, though it can be used that way. So I use it as a magic card koozie.
And I also love Metalocalypse, so one year Paula made me Macaroni Murder Lady in an Ocean of Blood. A reference to the show and something that looks awesome on it.
Our family really loves dogs, and unfortunately this year my family's Great Dane passed away. So for my dad, I made him a portrait of her.
Tip number 4, come up with gift ideas that your family can enjoy together.
Our family really loves to play board games, so one year Maddie made me
Hillbilly Genealogy, a homemade board game that's more fun to talk about than actually play.
And not featured here are 2 of the great gifts my dad's made for us over the years. One is a ring toss game, currently put away for the winter, and he also made my mom this really beautiful arbor chair for her garden. Overall, homemade Christmas is a great way to take the commercialism out of the holidays.
But not the capitalism. Materials still cost money.
This is true. It's also a great way to stave off winter depression. You're staying creative, you're thinking about all the people that you love, and you're staying really busy.
Much happier holiday.
Thanks a lot, Andy. Merry Christmas from all your friends in Brattleboro, Vermont.
It's time for DIY. Hey everybody, welcome back to DIY, the motherfucking show. I'm Andrew Lowry. We're doing our sensational 6 favorite live performances from the past year. Woo! That was weird. I don't know. Thank you again, Chris, for playing me in. Always on the show, we got our buddy Carbia killing it on video games. Happy holidays, Carbia. How you doing, buddy?
You bet. Enjoy your Noel.
All that jazz. So, Carbia, you know, what you playing right now? We got some snow going on. What game is this?
It's a Kickle Cubicle. Not very many speak of it much.
Yeah, it's a really strange game. So, what is that character exactly right now?
You play as this kid Kickle, and of course, so you have to like go through different stages, like a puzzle adventure.
Ah, very cool.
Whenever you get your enemies, you have to like turn them into cubes and use them as platforms to collect bags.
Nice. So you're basically like an ice bender, and you can like climb across and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So, Carbia, we're talking about holidays and all that stuff. Any holiday movies that are your favorite? What's like a go-to holiday movie for you?
I'm sure this might ring a bell. I mean, I'm sure.
Oh, what do you got? An 8-bit song for us? We got it all queued up. Up.
Oh yeah. For starters, not just Summer Christmas, also National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was about Ween Fit at the time.
There you go.
And of course, I'm sure Minnie might ring a bell as well.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Wait.
A quick hint: you guys give up, or are you thirsty for more?
I give up. Carbia. What is it? Tell us.
Oh, it's my cover of the opening theme to Home Alone by John Williams.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Carbia, you're a big Home Alone Macaulay Culkin fan, aren't you?
Of course, yeah. By now it should be obvious.
It's very obvious.
Good Son, Page Master.
So good, so good. That's awesome. But yeah, so
Most of the years
Carbia,
ago.
you excited for anything this holiday season? Anything you're pumped out with 8-Bit Retro God? Anything coming out holiday-wise?
Let's see here. Well, speaking of Home Alone, I did put a review of every single game based on the film. I mean, it was like almost 3 years ago.
All right, well, check that out online. Find Carbia's Best of Home Alone games, and I'm sure that's awesome. Thanks, Carbia.
Absolutely, yeah. The second ones, those I highly recommend. Stay away from the THQ Nintendo version.
Okay, we'll take your advice because you know I ain't playing games. Oh, I play some games, but whatever. But we're here on the show talking about holidays, talking about Christmas, and we're talking about our favorite live performances from the past year. So we've had plenty of bands. We have a band every week come on the show, and I wanted to take some time to sort of go back and see which ones are our favorites. So up first, we got two performances. The first one is from our first ever episode, and it's by our good friend, James Ikeda. He is the band booker on the show, aka the Michael character. He does the Bummer City Historical Society. He's a teacher. He's an amazing man. He's just a beautiful person. He does his song, literally my master's thesis, and it's a song about his master's thesis. And so the performance after that we have is by oh my God. How do you, Zimbia Zayam? I forgot how to say it. By her. But she's awesome, and the song's really great. So we're going to go to those right now. When we come back, I got much more ridiculous show for you. So check out these live performances here on DIY.
Hey, this is my master's thesis, but it's a song. Amiri Baraka in Cuba. All these young guys down here, they took power, they just did it. Guns in hair, Robert F. Williams in his big straw hat came to see the land where racism was falling back. A ripe 25, a riper 36, both embraced radical politics. Wouldn't get their heads beaten, rejected unilateral nonviolence. Both took to the Black Revolution, a third world people colonized by the red, white, and blue, which Harold Cruz and John Henrik Clark thought to, but with a more robust theorization. They were way more impressed with Castro's land reform than his proclamations of eradicating racial discrimination. But all four took a nod from Frantz Fanon and saw black freedom as a decolonizing process, partially thanks to Cuba. But only partially thanks to Cuba. Fast forward to 1967. Honorary Prime Minister of the BPP and the former SNCC chairman, Stokely Carmichael, called for black power in a book of the same name that posited how the state built an internal colony that precluded the achievement of substantive racial equality. Meanwhile, Baraka promoted black arts, cultural self-determination to cultivate a counter-hegemonic identity to precede the black political nation. Casa de las Americas and Kayak in Cuba did the same thing. It'd be hard to draw a causal link, but the similarities are more compelling than you think. But over the years, it became very clear that socialist reforms had not unmade Cuba's racial oppression, but the general consensus among the top brass was to say no way, was pushing like radical activists away from the Castro regime in significant numbers. Baraka and Angela Davis stayed, but Williams, Eldridge, Cleaver, and Carmichael all went the other way. But all told, this whole generation of thinkers shared some critical paradigms, like third world identity, the internal colony nationalism, and state violence. So while oftentimes Castro and the Cuban Revolution are included in lists of things that influenced black radical thought in the mid-60s, it might be better to think about these as sort of like lenses that refracted a much earlier discursive history and set these trajectories philosophically that sort of eventually led to these particular developments in the 60s and 70s that came to define black radical thought, and to an extent on through today. But I don't want to overstate the Cuba! Thanks.
Pretend to be made of buffalo.
It's time for DIY. All right, everybody, welcome back to DIY the show. My name is Andrew Lowry. You just watched two performances, one from Ziamba, and the other one is the Michael character. I'm really sorry I'm fucking this up, guys. But either way, you guys are watching on the live stream right now. I can't believe this. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you directly. We're having an immediate interaction via the internet. It's friggin' crazy. I've never even met you before. So we got some questions coming in from our viewers. Gentle Temper is nice enough to sit with me. Gentle Temper, thank you all for being. How are we doing today? You feel? Did I make you guys feel festive enough?
Yeah, absolutely. I wish I was like more festive. I forgot my Santa hat.
Well, we'll do some eggnog shots in the next clip.
There we go.
All right, and we'll get things started. But I want to introduce everybody to both of you. So why don't you guys give us your name and what you play in the band?
Cool. My name is Brian. I am the guitarist, singer, bass drum kicker, tambourine guy.
I'm Marion. I play bass and I sing.
Nice, nice. So we were doing sound check earlier, and you both sounded beautiful. I'm very excited for your performance later. I'm really glad you guys came in on our holiday episode. It's been a little weird, a little off kilter from what we usually do, and but I don't know if you're interested. We got these people online right now asking us some questions. You want to answer some holiday questions with us?
Yeah, we love the holidays.
Why not? Yeah, we're all experts on this stuff, right? That's what the hell we're here for. Give you guys advice. So we got old Green Zeus in the back, our good audio operator. He's gonna tell me what the questions are, and we'll answer them. So what's the first question we got via the internet?
So saith Green Zeus. So saith the words.
Can we get a shot of Green Zeus? We got Green Zeus over there. So Green Zeus, what's the question?
So saith the Green Zeus, the words of Alex Katz. Alex Katz says, "Why did you kill the internet?"
Why did you kill the internet? Now, so I'm really wondering what this is in reference to. I don't know if there's a holiday themed question, but for me, it feels like net neutrality we're talking about right now. So let's get real deep into net neutrality on this holiday.
Up to date.
Diving right into it.
Diving right into it. You know, we're all community artists. We're all doing it ourselves, and it's definitely going to affect us. You know, a lot of people are thinking like they're going to separate things out into packages and stuff like that. But for me, it's looking at, you have a Facebook page, correct?
Yes.
And in running that Facebook page, do you notice that your posts get buried when they have links or stuff like that? You do all the tags right, you put hashtags in, you make the effort, you put a picture in, 10 people see it. Now, you can pay and get the reach out there more. Is this something that you've had to deal with yet, or is this something that, you know, affects you all at all?
Yeah, we've had to kind of indulge a little bit into the Facebook like boosting of posts to get a little bit more traffic.
You feel awkward doing it, but at the same time, like when it shows results, it shows results, but it's kind of, you're against a wall, right?
We had sort of a bittersweet, more bitter than sweet reminder, as Facebook loves to give you. It was like a happy 10-year anniversary, and we're like, oh. And so that's sort of like, that might be the culmination of this question. And now I've heard of breaking the internet, which is mostly a positive thing.
Truth.
That's
Usually,
personal opinion. Killing the internet, I think that's a lot to put on either us or you, depending on who that question is asked.
I'm not taking it personally, but you're right. You can't just blame me personally for breaking the internet. I did not do it. It's not my fault. So.
Or anyone else for that.
Or anyone else. But yeah, I think that's great. So we got any other questions, Mr. Trident back there in the green?
That's Mr. God King Green Zeus to
all
you.
All right. God King Green Zeus. What's the next question?
Oh, the next question. Yes.
Yes. That's what we're talking about.
So saith the Green Zeus. So saith the words of Tasman 122.
Tasman 122. Shout out.
Tasman 122 requests the information of, is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie?
Ooh,
that's
a good question. That's a good question. So
I hadn't seen that one.
You have not seen it.
I hadn't until like a week ago.
A week ago, so it's fresh in your mind. So this right on point. So for me, it's kind of like an all holiday movie. I feel like in a weird way because it tells the story of the nexus of all holidays and how they interact with each other. What is your opinions?
Yeah,
I'm still reeling from learning that the boogeyman's really just a bunch of bugs in a pillowcase.
Yeah.
But,
terrifying.
But no, I think I'm with you on that. It's kind of like a little nod to every holiday.
Hey, you got Easter in there. You got Halloween. I mean, I think the Jack Skellington vibe. All right, so who was
for the win?
Yeah, exactly. You know, you don't have to wear the Hot Topic beanie to like that movie, right? I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so Nightmare Before Christmas, I would not say it is sold as a Christmas movie, but I'd say it's more of a general holiday movie. You know, is there any other general holiday? Like, how can you hit all the nails on the head in one movie, right? It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Oh, in one movie? No, that's why there's like the ABC Family, like 25
That's true.
days.
That's true.
We did that. We got to like day 3.
Yeah.
And then sort of tapered off from there somehow.
So what are both of
that.
your favorite Christmas movies? What are some of your favorites?
Favorite Christmas album is Vince Guaraldi's 1965 Christmas,
Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, there you go. That's classic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I watch that every Christmas Eve.
Movie, I don't know. We watched Elf on the 3rd.
Elf's a solid one. Elf, everybody loves Elf.
Green Zeus agrees that Elf is an excellent Christmas movie.
Thank you, Green Zeus. For me, I have a Christmas tradition. Now, you viewers watching, please look up the trailer at least while you're watching. It's called Santa's Sleigh, and so it is Goldberg, the wrestler Goldberg. I'm not sure if you're familiar with wrestlers, but he's Jack, giant, whatever. Either way, he comes back as evil Santa, and basically back in Jesus times, you know, where Jesus is the son of God, Santa is the son of Satan. And so at one point, an angel, like Santa was born, he's out there messing things up, you know, being the son of Satan. And then this angel comes down and challenges Santa to a curling match in order to trap his soul back into hell. And so this movie takes place after that curling match had happened, and the Santa lost and got banished to hell, and then hundreds of years gone by, and then he comes back out. It's a great movie. You should watch it. Chris Kattan's in it. Fran Drescher's in it. They both die. It's awesome. Santa's Sleigh.
Spoilers.
Number one.
Spoiler.
Number one. Goldberg says, I'm here to spread some Yuletide fear, and kill strippers with candy canes. It's nuts. Watch it. Gingerbread Man, starring Gary Busey as an evil reincarnated gingerbread man. Another solid Christmas movie. So those are some great Christmas movies. Green Zeus, we got any more questions?
So saith the Green Zeus, so saith the words of account, adults dating for sex.
Oh, my favorite account, Adult Dating for Sex. Thanks for watching, buddy.
Adults dating for sex would like the information to the question of, what does dreams mean?
What does dreams mean? So, I mean, I interpret that question as a spam bot somehow got into our YouTube chat and asked us a question. But here on DIY, we answer everyone's questions, whether you're an algorithm or not. We're going to answer your questions. So, what do dreams mean? I don't know. Each dream is different. You know, I kind of interpret them all different sorts of ways. What do you think dreams? Do you think they're a manifestation of your innermost desires and wants, or innermost problems?
I think they can be a little bit of both. Dreams are kind of just like, manifestations of what you see every day. If you're talking about like literal like sleeping dreams. Yeah,
I think that's what we're talking about. Well, I mean, it is an algorithm spam.
I believe that's what adults dating for sex was asking.
Okay, all right. So
it could just be like, what does dreams mean? It means like more than one of them.
That's true.
Yeah, multiple.
So it means multiple dreams is what dreams means.
Two of them.
So I guess we're teaching today.
Yeah.
Just basic literature. So I'm having a great time hanging out with you guys on the couch. You guys might stick around for the rest of this weird thing.
We'd be down.
Hey, we're just hanging out.
Yeah, it's boring.
But we're going to go to a quick cutaway, and when we come back, we got much more show. Right now, we're playing a Sounded Out session. This is by Space Camp, so check it out. We'll be right back here on DIY.
This is Space Camp. I'm Lady Queen Paradise, and this is a Sounded Out session.
It's time for DIY. Just kind of got to roll that. Are we live right now? Yeah. Oh, hey everybody, we're back here live on the show. Our director was in the bathroom, but we're here hanging out. As always,
Molly, get your ass back here.
You tell him, Carbia. On the show, a friend, my girlfriend, the love of my life, she's behind us doing art every week now. She's joined us. So, Amanda, how we doing up there on the stage?
Good, how are you?
You like your pedestal we put you on today?
I do.
So what are we drawing right now? Can you tell us what this is?
It's a very festive portrait of Santa.
Yeah, I'm actually quite terrified of this right now. So hopefully this doesn't invade anyone's dreams tonight. So what would you say is kind of like, what do you think he's doing right now? What is Santa's motivation?
He's probably about to murder some children.
Nice. I love it. I love it. That's why I love it. Yeah, see, Carbia knows what's up.
It's probably like Krampus style.
A little
like
Krampus
German
style.
Fairy tales.
Yeah.
You have like Schmutzli who just shoves bad children in a bag and beats them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Belschnickel.
The Belschnickel Office reference. You got to get that in there. So what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. We got Arnold. There you go.
Yeah, you know.
Carbia knows. So, Jingle All the Way. We're going to do a Christmas movie marathon. If you guys want to come hang out with us,
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story, that's a good one too, Carbia. Well, that's awesome. We'll check in with you a little later, see how the drawing comes out. Anything you want to say on these holidays?
No.
No. Solid. Love it. So that's Art with Amanda, everybody. My girlfriend. Well, you guys can get her pictures. We'll be posting them later, and I'll give it to someone if you comment. I'll drive it to your house. If you leave a YouTube comment right now, I'll drive this picture to your house, and you can hang it in your room. So that's the kind of stuff we do here on DIY. But either way, we're talking about our favorite live performances. We're counting down our favorite live performances. So we played 2 earlier. The next 2 we're going to check out our good friend and amusing musician, Pink Navel. We're going to check out one of his songs, along with Dead Trains, one of my favorite bands, freaking Balls to the Wall Rock. So we're going to go to those performances right now. When we come back, we got much more show. Man, happy
We've been. I think it's been a little early since we tried this. It's been early since we tried this one.
It's been early.
Yeah, I think it's been a little early. I think it's been a little early. Little early. It's been a little early. Yo, 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 yo. Known values, check it. Yo. I'm on loot like a bad habit. Chop my samples and my fingernails, feeling failed, fingers red, tragic. Can't get my ass on the trail. Blind as I with my wide eyes frail. Not even type hair with the mood aware. Kristen said I could feel it through my stupid hair. Locks, as in where I keep my best hits. Can't worry not if I'm not churning weapons. Use beats defenseless. Sword is the pen, cliche words that cement where we came. Naval would rather sit and think about one rhyme than have to worry about arriving at my work on time. Willing to sacrifice all luxury as long as I could maybe spend a free as people follow me. Yeah, would even sit by that KFC to say the least. I would do anything for these baby beats. Naval, please commit to rhyme training. Never get bored of this online great scene. Say the least. That's my prerogative. I follow this. Lifelong rhyme, solid sense. Naval and big ink to label them. I exchange my shit. Get stupid. Wrist bruise, I stay confused. Hurt myself in the process, no moving. Flow cooling, always hot-headed, tooling. I be brewing ideas that keep my pain fluid. Screw it, I say to you, I'm the one that put my shoe up in the stew. Yeah, mix it up anew, walk a mile in mine. Manifest design of waves that give time to. Subway passenger think tank, can't ignore the churning if it's shoehorned instinct train. Yeah, I could go on and on about my identity, not because of concrete thoughts, but because of my circles keep me feeling heavy. Whore in the in-between, and I mean as that baby they teddy. Yeah, bear you can smooch if I felt okay too. I would just alone and maybe find a great loot. I could just sit alone and maybe find a great loot. Pink, navel, no value.
It's time for DIY.
Hey everybody, welcome back to DIY the show. We're here hanging out. I'm hanging out with Gentle Temper. We're answering your holiday questions right now. Hanging out with Gentle Temper. We're answering your holiday questions here on the show. You're commenting in the YouTube comments. We're also counting down our favorite performances from the past year. So you just saw Pink Navel and Dead Trains perform. So Gentle Temper, how we feeling? Just feeling festive still?
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, so my producer, Josh Mullins, he booked a Christmas expert I didn't really hear too much about them, but you want to bring them in? Can we get who's ever off? Andrea, you want to send in the Christmas elf? Oh, Jesus.
Hello. Merry Christmas. May I? Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So, hello, sir. What is your name? What is your qualifications here?
My name is Chestnut, the unstable Christmas elf.
You were named unstable. Okay, fair enough. So are you from the North Pole?
Yes.
Or okay, so you're from the North Pole.
Santa Claus brought me here, and he said, "Hold on one moment. I have to go grab a pack of smokes." And I'm still waiting. It's been 20 years. But he's gonna come back.
Okay, hey, Santa smokes. It's good to know. Good to know. What kind of brand do you? I think he would be a Marlboro kind of guy. You know, maybe American Spirits. You know,
red is his color.
Red is his color. So, Chestnut, you want to answer some internet questions with us? You're here. So, Poseidon, Zeus, whatever you're calling yourself. What's the next question we got there?
So saith Green Zeus, who's
Zeus.
also doing lots of things at the same time. Awesome Dating Site asks another question.
Oh, thanks, Awesome Dating Site.
What is a thesis? And instead of a question mark, they left a fox emoji.
Okay, so what is a thesis? Fox emoji. So a thesis is.
I think they're asking us to write a thesis on what the fox
emoji represents. The fox says. That is Chestnut. What do you have to say? Do you like foxes? Or are there any foxes in the North Pole?
I ate a fox yesterday in the woods.
Nice.
I like them very much.
Cool. Fair enough, Chestnut. So what's the next question we got there, old Green Poseidon?
Did you just call me Green Poseidon?
I did call you Green Poseidon or Green Zeus. Sorry.
Not my name.
You're a little quiet there, Green Zeus.
What's next, Green Triton?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, great. What's going on? What's the next question?
The next question is... Stand by. We were scrolling earlier.
Oh, scrolling. Yeah, we're professional here on the show. So this has been a weird goddamn fucking show. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Yeah,
how did Michael Jackson die?
How did Michael Jackson die now? What do you got? You got the answer, Chestnut?
I killed him.
Okay, so you killed him? It wasn't the pills.
No.
It wasn't overprescribing. No. So do you guys believe that? Do you think this guy is the one who killed Michael Jackson there?
You know, I wasn't there. I can't really say for sure.
Who asked the question? Who was it?
Well, yeah, what was the username there?
Dating site?
Was it Awesome Dating Site again?
This one was adults dating for sex.
Adults dating for sex. Thanks, adults dating for sex. Thank you.
I think we found a new niche market.
Yeah. Algorithms. We are the show for algorithms here on DIY the Show. So this has been a freaking goofy goddamn show. Chestnut, you got any last Christmas thoughts you want to leave anybody out there with?
Make sure you always buy enough booze for you. Don't share with friends and family.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so we'll check Chestnut here on the show. We're gonna go to some more live performances. These are our final two. We have a good friend, Connor Hennessy, amazing acoustic musician, as well as we have a special web exclusive. We've never shown this on the show. This is Nova 1, aka Roz Raskin, her performance. So let's check those out when we come back. We got much more for you here on the show.
Hennessy! Not to be confused with the liquor. I'm Connor Hennessy, and this is called Mr. Hennessy Was a Bicycle. Sing along, you know the words. Mr. Hennessy, what's a bicycle? Is it something I can ride? Is it Bluetooth compatible? Can it tweet, share, like? Does it need a stupid dongle? Can it even hold a charge? Said a little pug-nosed kid with a tablet in his arms. When I was just a boy, even more than I am now, I'd ride myself to work, selling cigarettes downtown on a 1970 steel frame with Italian leather bars. I'd laugh at all them fools in rusted Massachusetts cars. She had 27-inch tires, the old European size. Whenever I got a flat, the bike shop guys would roll their eyes. Yeah, but that bike got me freedom, and it got me my first job. And that job got me a car, which in turn got me a better job. But Mr. Hennessy, what's a bicycle? Is it something I can ride? Is it Bluetooth compatible? Can it tweet, share, like? Does it need a stupid dongle? Can it even hold a charge? Said a little pug-nosed kid with a tablet in his arms. I remember J.K. Rowling pumping books out overseas. We watch her stupid movies on big screens and on TVs, and we never understood why our teachers got real sad when they saw us kids reading British wizard trash. 'Cause the good stuff's in the authors who didn't have deadlines, no board of directors, no, all they had was time. Flannery O'Connor never wavered, Dostoevsky never strayed from the funny sardonic truths we still encounter to this day. But Mr. Hennessy, what's a book? Is it something I can play? Does it plug into my Xbox? Is it something I can play? Is it the robot that my mother bought that vacuums up our floors? Is it something I can play? Said a little girl staring into her phone. Well, all the things I did when I was just a kid, lighting Cincinnati fire kites in the landfill sand pit, making hairspray potato cannons out of stolen PVC. Yeah, lighting shit on fire was the coolest thing to be. So I must be getting older, 'cause I'm angry all the time. I hate my stupid phone and social media alike, and the only reason y'all came out was a stupid Facebook post. Instead of reading or riding bikes, we're all stuck staring into our phones. But Mr. Hennessy, what's a bicycle? Is it something I can ride? Is it Bluetooth compatible? Can it tweet, share, like? Does it need a stupid dongle? Can it even hold a charge? Said a little pug-nosed kid with a tablet in his arms.
It's enough to read magazine in a snow-covered room.
It's time for DIY.
Hey everybody, so you just checked out two performances, one from Roz Raskin, aka Nova One, and the other one was Connor Hennessy. So those are our favorite performances from the past year. You can check them all out on our YouTube page, linked along. They're on Facebook as well. We have so many live performances for you. We have a backlog that you can just check out for days. But here on the show, we also have a music reviewer. His name is Mikey Klappis. He does these from Tokyo, Japan. He's going to do a music review for us right now. It's Banana's new album, Dialogue. Part 2, so let's go to that music review, and when we come back, Gentle Temper is going to be performing for us right here in the studio. So, DIY, peace out!
Hey guys, it's Mikey, and this is Lend Me Your Ears, only on DIY. We're talking about the Boston area band Banana, and their latest album, which is called Die Alone, Part 2. Banana are a grungy, female-fronted power trio from Allston, Mass., with a thing for fuzz bass and a really bitter, dark sense of humor. On the instrumental front, there's not much else to say because the music is so simple and straightforward, and that's not an insult at all. It works well for this genre specifically. Sound can be described as Nirvana-ish, but I'd say it's closer akin to something like late Melvins or also the band Piss Jeans. There's a lot of slow, droning bass and confessional, deep, dark lyrics. I do think of female grunge and punk acts from the early and mid-90s, like the Muffs, Sleater-Kinney. I think about Hole. What else am I hearing? I don't know if this is a coincidence, but there's an old band from Boston that was on the Matador label in the mid-90s called Helium. It's just a little obscure reference I wanted to throw in there as well. Let's do track by track. The opening track is called Alpha, and it sounds like a really great fuck you anthem to an ex-boyfriend, a controlling, overbearing ex-boyfriend. And this typifies the sense of humor I was talking about earlier. It's a really lo-fi, grungy sound, and you would expect really serious, hardcore lyrics, but it's really just, the chorus is just, you alpha piece of shit, over and over and over again. It's got a really, it doesn't take itself too seriously. Reminds me of like a tune that Local H might write. Next one is the title track, Die Alone. I like it. It's got a really great drum dropouts and fuzzy bass lines to it, fuzzy bass riffs. There's not a lot here, but it's a headbanger, absolutely. It's just, you know, this one singer's rejection of societal norms to settle down, and sort of a celebration of the concept of dying alone. Beautiful thing in its own really dark way. Next song is called Dogs, and it's a, who doesn't like dogs, right? What? Reminds me of Liz Phair, the way that it's like got a real edge to it, but it's got a sweet vocal melody mixed in there, as does the next song, Special. It's got this really low, heavy, mean-sounding bass line versus the I think you're special. The fifth track is called Doomed, and it's got some great lyrics. I mean, all the lyrics are hilarious, but I really like the ones in this one. It starts off with little hungry all the time means the diet's working. Angsty, but also super, super personal, especially if you're trying to reject this standard of beauty. I feel like that's the overall message of the song. Last song is Honey Buns, and it almost sounds like a Melvin song title. I feel like there's a lot of old grunge influence from this one as well, Nirvana and Melvin specifically. I get a great cohesive sense from this whole album. Everything's homogeneous and fits this one unique sound that is both intimidating and hilarious, in that all the songs are slices of life. I feel like these are pages ripped out from someone's diary. Banana, Die Alone Part 2, throw it on and start headbanging, man. Just, it's a real banger, absolutely. Super grungy, super trashy. I love it a lot. You should too. That's it for this episode. As always, keep your ears open, and I will see you guys next time. DIY, Mikey Klappis saying bye-bye.
Hey everybody, welcome back to DIY the show. We've been having so much fun today. I really love the holidays. I love spending time with my family and friends. I love, just being together and being part of a community. I mean, that's what we talk about here on the show every week. DIY, the reason why is because it's better with people around you. It's better to do things and help with each other and just have a good time. We set up all these Christmas lights. I'm wearing this ridiculously long Santa hat. I just feel like all of us here are getting in the holiday spirit, and I really love doing this show for all you here watching right now live and people who watch in the future. I mean, even the algorithms out there. You bots, adult dating site, you're my favorite new fan of the show. I'll do anything you want. But Gentle Temper was nice enough to hang out with us all day. I want to thank Chestnut for coming in, as well as Green Zeus, Green Poseidon, whatever we call him this week. Green Trident the Third. I like Carbia coined the name. But I want to give Gentle Temper time to perform for us. So let's hear it for Gentle Temper, everybody.
Thanks, Andy. This song's called Sunnyside.
It's off an EP that we released yesterday. Merry Christmas. One word from the martyr, oh, one word for you. The wind dies, but still you sail. Oh, one word from the martyr, oh, one word for you. So listen close before you go. But you can't sleep it off anymore. You can't sleep it off. Splinter your hands as you wear down your oars. Relentless you smile with your soul on joy. Sunnyside, they leave you lying in the middle of a frying pan. Sunnyside, they hear that one word, but it's forgotten again. Lend your steady ears to a man whose burns won't truly heal until you try to drift by his side. Untold storms won't sway his course. He won't be caught in the waves, begging for aid. But you can't sleep it off anymore.
right, so let's hear it again for Gentle Temper, everybody. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So you have a new album that just came out, right? So what's the name of it? Where can we find it?
It's called the Sleep It Off EP. It's a live EP. It has a visual documentary that goes along with it.
Ooh.
Dropped it through Green Line Records, Northeastern.
Nice. We shared out that video link a little earlier on our Facebook page. So scroll through our Facebook statuses. You find it there. Find their music. I loved it so much. Thank you all for playing. This has been our holiday episode. Chris, you want to give us some theme song music? If everybody wants to come up here. Amanda, you want to get up here? Carbia, bring your drawing. Come on. Well, we're here on DIY the show. As always, shout out to Dory. We're here talking about holidays. I hope you had fun today. I sure did. It's been weird. Thank you for...
Please, Andrew, Green Zeus begs you lower the microphone.
Zeus, thank you.
The gain is too strong.
Adult sex dating site, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, the other algorithms for tuning in. This has been DIY the show. As always, we'll be here again next episode. We'll see you in January. Have a good New Year.
Feliz Navidad, mother.
That's what I'm saying.
That microphone is too close to everyone.
Stop saying that. I want. All right.
It's time for DIY.